Hey guys, my name is Jacob Winkler, and this is the Scatterbrain Society, where we talk about the most random things that you could think of, from dumpster fires to doorknobs. This is your place to laugh, learn, listen, or you can leave. All right, today I'm here with these two crazy people. Um, do you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit something
My
about
name
you?
is Romo, and this turd just stopped playing footsies with me.
Okay.
My name is Andrew, and I guess I'm the turd that stopped playing footsies with him.
All right. So, like I said before, we talk about random things from doorknobs to dumpster fires or vice versa. We're going to start off today. Does pineapple belong on pizza? We're going to start with Romeo.
No, it does not. I do not care who you are. Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
All right. And Andrew?
Why are they putting fruits on pizzas? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't get it. You don't need fruit.
Like, if I
with
want
your
to be
pizza.
fat, let me be fat.
Yeah, don't try and make pizza healthy. It doesn't need to be healthy.
You guys like pizza sauce, right? You know what that's made from?
That's
Tomatoes.
vegetables, not fruits.
Let this guy cook.
I apologize to everybody watching who knows that tomatoes are
Oh, wait, there's
fruits,
fruits.
not vegetables.
Who let you cook? You know what?
All right, I apologize to the audience here.
I think I'm just dumb.
Okay, but why don't they belong? Both of you agree. Why?
Because it's wrong.
Just wrong. Doesn't fit.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, why do they need to be there?
Fair enough. They speak the truth. There's only one answer to this question, and they got it correct. I think that was enough for that.
Thank Allah.
So that was funny start. Probably gonna start everything with that, and now we get into more fun things, or not. I don't know. Is happiness a choice? Start with Andrew this time.
I feel like you can choose to make yourself happy or to make yourself miserable. You can either choose to do things that'll make your life better, or you can not do those things, make your life worse. So I feel like, yes, happiness could be a choice.
Romeo?
I feel like this is the same thing as, like, can money buy you happiness? Because if you choose to be happy, you're also going to spend money on things to be happy. So it's just like drinking and gambling. You're going to be happy.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So you choose to do those things, so you're going to be happy. So, yeah. It's
Mm.
just like money can buy you happiness.
So you're choosing to be happy.
Exactly.
So you're saying happiness is a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a strange way to put that.
Look, man, I'm only proving a point here.
That happiness is a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they call it the pursuit of happiness, right?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
choose to pursue it.
Yeah. That
What
one
if
was
happiness pursues you?
I want to hear Andrew's response to that.
I feel like somebody's backwards. Somebody's looking in a mirror.
But,
somebody's-
like, what if somebody happy just, like,
This is a metronome
and a tuner.
and a tuner. It went off in my pocket. Merry Christmas. It's going back in the pocket. Continue your thought.
well, I forgot what I was going to say. Let us continue.
Are we gonna...
Wait, I got the thought back. What if somebody, like, really happy just, like, comes after you, and they're like, be happy?
Like-
And that's not happiness chasing you. That's somebody chasing you.
But,
That is
but,
happy.
but what if they're the embodiment of happiness?
Well, I don't think there's anybody who's the embodiment of happiness.
I bet there is.
Is it you, Romeo?
No, not at all.
In
No.
your full black? You aren't telling me you're the embodiment of happiness.
No, I'm not the embodiment of happiness, Andrew.
I can tell you that I'm not either. So,
Of course you won't.
hold on. I'd like to know what that means.
Let us continue. What's the next question?
Our next question is, what is the best way to handle being overwhelmed? So, like, or I guess you could say overstimulated or something.
Like a little bit of advice.
Yeah. Like, what, like,
Slow down.
give advice to our audience. What do you do when you feel overwhelmed? Pencil.
Slow down.
Just slow down.
Yeah.
Like running a race, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're just gonna slow down.
Sure.
Cool. You might lose.
I mean, what's the point if I win the race and I'm not happy about winning the race because I'm too overwhelmed?
Oh.
Then I'd be kind of like sad or stressed.
But what if you're overwhelmed about losing the race?
Then win the race.
But it's supposed to slow down. Calm down.
Then don't slow down. Why are we using a race as what's the point?
Because your mind's racing. So we thought of race.
Yeah.
You guys are ganging up on me.
Oh.
We're just asking questions.
I don't know, honestly. Why did we use a race as an example?
It's just.
This could have been anything else.
Just an example.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're overwhelmed about losing the race, then don't be overwhelmed and go faster. Overwhelm yourself more. Become more stressed.
That's your
Wouldn't
advice.
becoming more stressed be?
Yeah, but then
Losing.
becoming more stressed would put more pressure on you to win the race. So then you'd go faster to try and win it.
So you're saying like the adrenaline rush?
Exactly.
Then will you be happy afterwards?
Yeah. Cause I won a race. Heck yeah, baby. Who's not gonna be happy after they win something?
I don't know. It's a nice sound. And Andrew, what's your advice to the people?
I'd say just calm down, breathe, drink some water, sit down if you can. Obviously, if you can't, then don't do that. But just try and take your mind off of whatever's overwhelming you.
What if you're in the Sahara Desert?
Well, then you can't drink the water, but you can sit down.
What if there's no chair?
There's a ground.
But what if the ground is too hot?
Well, then throw down your shirt or a jacket or something or whatever you have.
Hold on, why are you wearing a
ja-
jacket
yeah,
in
why
the
are you wearing a
Sahara
jacket in the
Desert?
Sahara?
I don't know. It's just the first thing I thought of.
What if you're stripped naked?
Whoa, what?
What were you doing in the Sahara Desert to live in that situation?
You were
I would like
caught
to know what you were doing and what would he be doing in the Sahara Desert?
I don't know. He got caught by like some sort of gang or something, and he
How
was
did
just
you
put
get
in
in
the
that
Sahara Desert.
situation, Romeo?
I don't know. You were on a vacation and you did something wrong, and so then a gang decided to take action against you, strip you naked, and dump you in the middle of the Sahara Desert with nothing.
Where the Sahara Desert is a big part of Africa, right?
It's like the
It's
northeastern
literally all up north.
Yeah,
quarter.
yeah. So
I'm not sure.
where
Fact check.
is the middle? Are you saying?
The center,
Like furthest, like north to south, east to west,
furthest away from civilization.
from civilization. So it could be close to water,
Yeah.
uncivilized.
Furthest
area.
away from water, civilization, and just anything.
So you're taking all points of water.
Yeah.
And you're measuring them out, and then you're. It seems like a advanced gang. They might be a problem in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, I feel like.
What if
that-
it's ISIS?
Well, then they're a problem.
Exactly. I remember seeing an ISIS recruitment video.
All right, that
That
derailed a lot. Speaking of rails, you guys know what the trolley problem is, right?
No.
You don't, Andrew? Do you want to explain that to Romeo.
So it's where you have a trolley and there's 2 tracks. You can flip a lever to put on a different track, and on one track, on the track it's going towards, there's one person. So if you don't touch the lever,
Oh.
yeah, if you don't touch the lever, then the one person will die, but it won't be your fault for killing them. But if you flip the lever, then it'll flip onto a track with 5 people, but you'll save the one person, but you'll be killing the 5.
Mhm.
I mean, it might be backwards. It might be the 5 on the one that's not being moved, but the one on the one you're moving.
Valid. Okay.
So
Start off with me.
Yeah. What would you do?
I feel so
Romeo?
honored. That also depends who's tied on the track.
Random person.
Random people?
Yep.
Then I'm going to save the most people I can.
but
So you're gonna kill the
I'm
one.
going to kill the one guy. And I'm going to save the other 5. Because they're random people. I don't know none of them.
okay,
But
Just going to try and
your-
save as many as I can.
let's
it's your
switch
choice
the
to
tracks
move it to
because
change the
I
one.
think that it's you got it a little bit backwards. It's you don't touch the lever,
Mhm.
you're going towards the 5 people. You touch the lever, you go towards that one person.
I'm touching the lever to go to that one person.
That means that you killed that one person.
You caused the murder.
Yeah, but then I saved 5 other people.
But then you have 5 witnesses.
That's a good point.
What would you do?
I wouldn't touch it. Because I
So
feel
you
like...
kill 5 people with one witness, and then you kill the witness?
No, because you didn't do anything. So it wasn't your fault. It was the trolley driver's fault.
Oh my god.
It was the person checking the rails. They were supposed to check the rails, and they didn't.
I hate both of you.
I'm
I'm just trying to have my own valid opinion, and then you twist it and say, but now you murdered a dude, and there are 5 witnesses to testify that you killed that one guy because you...
I mean, they also might not testify against you because you saved their lives.
But you never know.
Yeah.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel scatterbrained.
It's a big moral question.
See, me personally, I'd try to derail the trolley.
How are you going to derail a trolley
I don't know.
or a rock?
Or perhaps I'll just jump on the trolley and press the brakes. I don't know why you guys didn't think of that before.
How fast is the trolley going?
I like the like. Have you seen the video like the toddler where they take the trolley, like they take people, they put them all on the one side and they go to that one side.
Yeah, that one side.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting.
That one side and that one video that I haven't seen.
I'll play it. We'll put it up there.
Yeah, it'll go on right.
Uh-oh, Nicholas. This train is going to crash into these 5 people. Should we move the train to go this way, or should we let it go that way? Which way should the train go?
This way. Uh-oh.
That guy's smart. I trust him. I trust him with my life.
Me personally, I don't.
I like Nicholas. He seems like a chill guy.
Nicholas seems like a chill guy.
You just see sweet little kid moving the person. He's gonna save everybody.
He kills her.
Kills everybody. That's kind of hilarious.
Just shows how kids don't understand morals yet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do we know the status on that kid right now? How
No.
old is that video?
It's like a couple years at least.
Couple years. How old is that child?
He was 2 at the time.
2.
I think that we should test this child again. Because I'm concerned for humanity at this point.
Is it? I don't know.
What were you going to say?
I don't remember actually. I didn't even know if I was gonna say anything or not.
Good point.
Mhm.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, definitely
I'm a
interesting.
goofy goober.
Just like how that was interesting.
Yeah. You know what?
That's a good song, man.
We should play that song.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear it?
I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah? You guys don't get a choice. We're going to play it anyways. Romeo, do you want to make your pop sound?
What a good song.
That is a
Play
good song.
Goofy song.
It's a goofy song, yeah.
Goofy
So,
Goober, I get it.
good job, Romeo.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of him.
Thank you.
Very, very proud. All right, so that was the trolley problem.
That one derailed too.
That one also derailed.
Yeah.
However, we're not gonna talk about any more rails because we've already talked about our rails. Instead, we're gonna talk about what
I get
the
it.
scary things
Rules.
are, the phobias in life.
I mean, what if somebody has a phobia of rails?
Shut up.
What is that name? Let's put it like right here. Yeah. So, the fear of rails.
Ew.
Don't make fun of my stuttering.
I am 100% gonna make fun of you
He
stuttering.
is 100% judging.
Fair enough.
I'm judging.
They're
your
probably
ability
judging
to
too.
speak English.
Fear of rails. Are you scared of rails?
No, but I do have thalassophobia.
What is that?
It's just like let's say you were just in the ocean and you look into the ocean, that like deep blue color. I'm scared of that.
Like the feeling of like
Just
Like this blue.
No, like just like
look into
but
the blue.
being underwater and looking into the abyss.
So you're scared that there's something like under you.
I'm scared that something's about to just like come from that abyss that I can't see and
So
kill
you're
me.
scared of what's in the abyss, not the abyss itself.
I'm scared of both.
See, that's my thing. As a kid, I was not scared of the dark. I was scared of what was in the dark. Same thing with the ocean. Not afraid of the ocean. Ocean is fine. I'm afraid of what's in the ocean.
Everything's fine until there's something in it. Causes
Everything's
problems.
fine. until you hear
Exactly.
that sound.
What
Especially-
other phobias are there? We should just put
I know there's
a
a really
bunch
long
of
phobia.
pictures, like the fear of holes, or I know one, cyanophobia. It's the fear of the color blue. I think.
Well, I think they would feel over the color blue. They aren't
Phasmophobia,
watching
like the
this
game?
video. There's a lot of blue in this video.
This is true. Sorry if you're still watching and you're deathly afraid of our backdrop.
That's crazy.
Arachnophobia.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia. I feel like so many people said that they have that and they don't.
At least they don't have a severe case of it.
Right. You can have a severe case of it, but then there's the people that were like, don't go into the big crowd of people then.
No, it would suck if you had claustrophobia, but you had to be like put in like an iron lung or something,
Oh
Oh.
my god.
stuck in a metal
Don't
tube.
don't you have to say that you want that though?
I believe for any medical procedure you have to say that you want it unless you're in like
Not
comatose.
able to.
Unless you're like in vegetated state.
Yeah, unless you're in a vegetative state.
I thought you were gonna say vegetarian.
That just proves the level of intelligence that is currently here on these two couches.
This is a chair.
That
I'll
also
kill you.
proves the level. Of
Tells a lot about.
That tells a lot about me. I'm pretty dumb, guys.
What other phobias are there? There's like a phobia of everything.
There's a fear of clowns.
My mom is afraid of clowns.
No.
Like, we were at this haunted house. It was like a trailer park, not really a haunted house, but we were going around and there was this little tent area where we walked in and there were like tables and there was candy like everywhere. So I grabbed my handful and there was a little piece of paper that said, "Don't look under the table." I looked under the table. There was a clown there. He said hi to me.
Hi.
And I was like, "What's up?" And that was cool. So I put the little cloth back down and I said, "Hey, Mom, what's that say?" So she was like, she freaked out. But like he jumped at her. Yeah, it was really funny. She kind of screamed a little bit. So, I guess that was their way of knowing that she was scared. And so there's a clown at the end of this little tent thing. So we're walking through. She's like, "Is that a statue?" Cuz he was completely still.
What a
So
guy.
she's like going around it, like at the edge of the tent. There's a third clown that reaches from behind like the tent, like if this reached through the curtain and grabbed her shoulder. She turned around. There's a clown. That statue chased her around the trailer park. It was hilarious.
I'd love to see
That
that.
would be a fun sight.
You just walk a little bit forward, turn around, there's a statue. Walk a little forward, the statue's closer. A little bit closer. And the statue just starts gunning it after you.
Oh, that was a great Halloween. It was great.
Definitely sounds fun.
Yeah. You want to talk about them going closer to you? My brother was a werewolf kind of creature one time, but he was like, at the time he was about the size of a like statue that you would see, like something like
A
that.
little, like model toy. Something.
Mm-hmm. So he stood there, and I thought he was a direct decoration. I walk right past him. Then we go a few houses down, and the same decoration, and I'm like, cool, they got the same one. I look back. It's not there anymore. So I'm like,
Where'd Slab go?
so I just kind of turn the corner, a few houses down, and it's staring at me. At this point, I'm not okay. When it started chasing me, I might have, I'm like 20% sure that I passed out like right then and there. I don't remember anything after that. So, I mean, we're here now.
Just like trauma blocked it.
I mean, I guess so.
W statue. And that statue's a real one.
It was my brother.
Your brother's a real one. What a guy.
A lot of interesting stories about your family and statues.
Yeah, we'll
What is with you and statues, Jacob?
Yeah.
all right, we don't talk about it.
Whack Joe.
So, Andrew, he has whatever he said, the dinosaur phobia. Wait, no.
The
The
cyanophobia.
lassophobia.
Yeah, that sounds like a dinosaur. But phobia-wise, like
Dinosaur
theasosaur, right? Is that what it was? Theasophobia?
The lassophobia.
Yeah, that. Just put asaur or asaurus.
The lassophobia sore.
Exactly, dinosaur. It's
Dinosaur.
probably a dinosaur that they haven't found. We
You
just
could add
discovered.
sword to anything, it'd be a dinosaur. We can make a bunch of dinosaur names right now.
This is a dinosaur. Carpentosaur.
Carpenter, pencilosaur.
Tunorosaur.
Mycosaur.
You know, Andrewasaur. I mean, it's
Jacobosaur.
Romosaurus Rex.
That's crazy.
Smallest T-Rex ever.
I will kill you. I will lynch you.
He's like the baby to the
Look at his
baby.
feet.
teeth.
Okay, let's stop
dangling.
talking about how small I am, alright?
Look at his feet dangling down
I will
there.
kill you.
So if you can't see it because of the table, his
My feet.
feet dangle.
They don't
Shut
touch the
up.
ground. They just float.
It's like you could probably see my feet. Like I can stomp. Andrew can stomp. He's kind of like,
He's pulling one of these.
yeah, he has to like,
He has to like scoot forward.
yeah, that's why he's sitting like
Yeah,
that.
here, I can sit like
yeah,
this.
please sit. Yeah,
He sits normally, then his feet are dangling.
Yeah,
If I sit like straight, sit right.
sit back, like back in the seat. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's called. sit sit straight up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
straight up.
Like,
Yeah.
Like a good
If I do
posture.
that,
just
let me have my fun.
Let him have fun being short.
it's okay, Romeo.
I will
We,
kill
we,
you.
we still love you.
Sure.
So, before I started talking about dinosaurs, Romeo said his. Andrew, what are you afraid of?
I'm also gonna have to say the things in the dark. Like, I don't know
Man,
why.
the
but
dark is scary.
The dark isn't
yeah,
scary.
the dark's not scary.
It's
I'm
what's
fine.
in the dark.
Well,
If
that's what I
yeah.
mean. it's just
like
the
if
dark
this
in
room
general.
was pitch black and I didn't know, someone could be standing like right where you are and I wouldn't, or
Like-
sitting right where you are and I wouldn't know it.
If the lights just went out like right now, like I wouldn't be scared because like I know what's in here. But if I hear the door opening, then I would freak out.
Yeah,
As soon as something's new added to the darkness, then
Yeah.
it's scary.
As soon as I like hear something that doesn't sound like the sound that I'd make or something that I'm doing,
Yeah.
I am gonna be completely still and try and listen for it more just to make sure that I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
yeah. It's definitely different when, even like, if you were in a closed room, like if you were like in your room or something, lights are off, you don't have any noise. I'm just saying, under the covers is the safest spot.
I guess.
I feel like protection.
What's
yeah,
a sheet
but
gonna do to
also
protect
if
you?
something starts moving and you can't see it, you won't be able to see it because of the sheets. And
You
now
want-
sheets
Do
are
you
way
have?
scarier.
Do you have the? No, hold on. Do you have the object perception of a
permanence.
frog? Object permanence of a frog. So what object permanence is like, let's say I went behind that. I
So you
let's
know how
say-
this is here?
Uh-huh.
Now, you wouldn't be able, you'd
yeah,
forget that
you'd
it
forget that
exists.
it existed.
Yeah.
That pencil.
Does not exist.
See,
It never existed.
I'm not sure if you remember yesterday when I forgot you were in the back seat.
Yes, I do. So what happened? We were going to get something to eat, and I had to sit in the back of the car because, boy, man, oh man,
Some
unit.
people don't fit in the back too well.
Yeah, and
Hold
we,
on.
we were having.
Hold. I'd like to make the note that I fit in the vehicle almost every morning.
Just barely.
He takes up half the back seat.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody would take up half the back seat.
He takes up all the back seat.
I, in fact, do not take up half the back seat.
They're very mean to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue with
Hear
your.
what this guy talks to us about. So we were having just a full-on conversation with each other, and then we were getting out of the car to go into the restaurant to get something to eat.
You were in fact yelling to let you out.
Yeah, I was. So just as he gets out of the car, he says something to me as he's getting out of the car.
And then he slams the door.
Yeah, he slams the door, and I'm like, "Help! Get me out of here! Open the door!"
And I'm like, oh shoot, Romeo.
He forgot
Just
I
completely
existed.
forgot he was there.
All within 5 seconds.
Okay,
Oh, man.
listen. It's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
It's
It is-
my fault.
It's your fault.
You've got a point. It is my fault.
There's no excuse you can give
Yeah,
here.
you can't make
It's just your fault.
I tried to think of something. There's nothing I can really say.
And I was not being too quiet.
No.
I was yelling at
Yeah,
you.
he was.
He was yelling at somebody that we had saw.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fun day yesterday. Now that we've talked about what freaks us out the most, and
Our great perilous journey to
Get food.
food.
yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you something before we started talking about me forgetting or something about frogs. I don't know.
Object
You already
permanence.
forgot.
Yeah.
Like
Listen,
this pencil.
I remembered though. So there was this one time. It was like it was dark at night. It was like 7 or something, And I have 2 older brothers and an older sister, and we have a ghost, or not sure if it's technically true because I've never seen a ghost in our house. Never seen, I mean, other than the normal stuff. Never seen anything like float around in our house or nothing like that. But apparently we have 2 or 3 ghosts in our house. One named James. He's a little 4-year-old boy. And then we have Grandma. Don't know.
Does Grandma have a name?
Grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah. And then maybe maybe Grandpa. Yeah. Anyways, so I used to have like bunk beds, but they were like separatable bunk beds. Like they could be like taken off and like 2 separate
regular
beds.
Yeah.
And so at the time there were 2 separate beds. It was one of my older brothers and then mine. And so we were all up. We were talking or something. I was about to go to sleep or something. I keep saying or something. I was going to sleep.
Or
And
something.
Shut up.
I was going to sleep and
Beep beep.
yeah, my watch beeps every hour. I was going to sleep and they tell me, because my brother that sleeps in the other bed, when he was really little, like 4 or something, he would always talk to James. And my mom would find him upstairs talking to James. So that was fun. So James just might be his imaginary friend. We don't really know.
His sleep paralysis demon.
Dang. How would he be talking to him?
I don't know.
Sleep talking.
I guess.
I don't know. No, he was like standing and stuff.
Sleep talking and sleepwalking.
I don't. Whatever it was. When I was 7, I believed this stuff, right? So I'm sitting in there in my bed, and my brother tells me that James is mad at me for some reason, and I'm like, why? And he says, because you lied about something, and I'm like, what did I lie about? She says, I don't know, but you better say that you're sorry and tell the truth. Then I was like, I don't know. I start crying because my oldest brother is underneath my bed, shaking the bed while I'm in it as a 7-year-old kid. While my other brother is yelling at me, telling me to tell me the truth because James is mad. So, pitch black darkness. I'm bawling my eyes out. That was a scary moment.
Top tier Jacob moments. That reminds me of whenever my friend was taking you home, and they had dropped you off, and just as they were about to leave, they turn around, and a second later, he is just laying on the ground because he slipped on ice. And then as they're leaving, they turn around one more time, and he is on the ground again because he slipped on the
ice that he
same
could have
thing.
avoided.
I don't know why, but it just started reminding me of that.
He very easily could have avoided the ice.
Yeah, you very
he chose to
easily
be
could have
stubborn.
avoided that.
He chose to tempt fate, and he lost.
Twice.
He lost the gamble.
Because I can just imagine, like, dropping somebody off. Like, they're just walking perfectly fine, and then you back out for a second.
And they just, like, fall.
No, like, you don't even see the fall. You just turn around, they're there, you turn back to look somewhere, and then you turn around to look at them again, and they're just on the ground. Like, what series of events happened for you to be laying on the ground like that?
Definitely an interesting series of events.
That's a good show. A series of unfortunate events. It's a very nice show. I watched it all. Kind of went downwards for a second, but then it went back up.
Yeah, it's
Never
pretty
heard
good.
of it.
It's pretty good. It's also a book series.
Yeah. I heard about it from the book series, and I saw the show, and I watched it.
Which one did you watch? Did you watch the I think his name is
I stopped when it started going downhill. I watched the one on Netflix,
the one with Neil Patrick Harris.
probably.
I think that's what his name is. If it's not, he needs a picture like right here.
Ta-da.
What a guy.
I don't know.
Certainly a guy.
Certainly one of the
We
men
should
of all time.
Put his picture here. for
Have
the
it, make a
rest.
shrine.
We will
Yeah.
try to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, it'd be great. Anyways, that was a nice little.
Jacob
falling
over.
Okay, listen.
It's fun to make fun of Jacob.
It is.
See,
Okay, he
now
makes
we're-
fun of
now
us.
we're
All,
gonna-
he makes fun of us 24/7.
Yeah.
Now, I do not.
Yeah, you
Now
do.
we're gonna get like a
You're right,
comment
it's
section or
25-8.
something where everybody's making fun of me in their own creative ways.
Because it's funny.
Wait.
Do it. It's funny.
Just do it.
Just beat it.
We,
Alright.
We're not talking about Michael Jackson
Let's
today.
go.
Maybe some other time.
Next question.
Next question. If you could erase a traumatic memory, would you or should you?
Depends on how bad it was. Like, was it so bad that you never want to go back, like, ever again? Or was it so bad that you can look back on it as, like, something to, like, learn from?
That depends on
Or was it, like, not bad enough?
that depends on you.
I wouldn't. I'd keep it.
Yeah, I feel like memories are meant to like help you grow and figure out who you are. So I feel like it's best to hold on to even the bad memories
Yeah.
to help you learn from them and grow and like just become a better person.
I feel like, say you like could like watch your life and like erase like a moment, then you erase one moment, even just like a small thing that you think didn't matter. I feel like you do that and
It's like the butterfly effect.
yeah,
It just keeps snowballing, causing different changes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, not a band kid no more. Romeo's OSHA certified. And I'm not weird? I couldn't even think about that. Actually,
Oh my
I-
God.
I don't think anything that I
Anything
do
can make, nothing
could change me
could
being
change you
weird.
being weird.
I
That's
live by
always
being
gonna
weird.
happen.
I'm a very weird person. You remember when when we were talking about like phobias and stuff that scared us? Well, basically, our stuff kind of like went out for a second, and so yeah. Now we've been derailed. Okay, so we're back after that misfortune. That we were confused about.
Nondescript object.
Yeah.
We've hunted down another man.
Yeah.
Join us.
Would you introduce yourself?
Introduce ourselves?
Introduce
I'm not an R.
Okay, here's another person who likes to bully
fun of
me.
you.
Correct
Bully
grammar.
me.
It's funny.
I see a theme here.
I do too.
Uh-huh.
Introduce yourself, mysterious person.
What's up? I'm Brian.
Tell us something about yourself.
I'm in the musical.
Congratulations, he's in
Nice,
the
man.
musical. He took too long to answer.
This is why we bully him.
Yeah.
They're very mean.
You're very mean.
Exactly.
I'm.
Shut up, meanie weenie.
So, what were we talking? What was the topic that we were doing?
Traumatic memories.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Them or not.
They've already got me and Andrew's opinion.
Yeah. So, Brian, if you had a traumatic memory, would you or should you get rid of said traumatic memory?
It's like anything at all. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
anything specific.
I mean, in a short term, and talking the short term, yes. But talking the long term, no. So you don't make the same dumb mistake that you did to get that dramatic injury. If because that's circumstantial. Depending on the circumstance, it could be a dumb decision you made, or it could have just been a misfortune you had. So,
Well, so
why do you have a carpentry pencil?
Why don't you have a carpenter's pencil? Honestly, that's the real question here, pal.
Did you not see him?
Exactly.
He would have a carpenter's pencil.
He would.
okay.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about me? That's a pause moment right there. Give me a second.
We are in fact talking about you, Romeo.
Yes. I think I got that from the context clues that I was handed. Thank you.
All right, all right then. So Andrew, you and Romeo kind of had the same answer. You want to tell Brian what you guys said?
I'd say depending on how bad it is, like if it's like really, really, really bad and like you can't really learn from anything from it, get rid of it. But if it's like not the worst thing, but you can still learn something from it, I'd say keep it.
I guess you guys had sort of different. Thank you, Andrew.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
My name is
You're
Jacob.
taking my pencil.
Why are you not taking my pencil? That's kind of your job, is it not?
Shut up. Give me my pencil. Alrighty, back to stupid here.
Andrew, what was your response to that?
I'd say that the memories are good to like learn from and like hold on to, but I do agree kind of if they are terrible and you can't learn from it, then there's no real point in having it. And I mean, if it's just forgetting it, then there wouldn't be any effect to not having it. So.
I mean, comedy purposes later, like my traumatic event that I said earlier.
Do tell.
The
Oh.
clown on the table or the
James.
clown on the back or the James. Or
James.
the ice.
You tell.
Do
Let us
tell.
inform Brian.
This is just we're gonna kind of like skip past this, and you guys are gonna see Brian's reaction.
Womp
Womp womp. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So we've got one more question that we're gonna go through. This one is
Very controversial.
Oh Lord.
it's probably the
The second most controversial question on here, other than pineapple on pizza.
exactly.
That is not controversial.
It
Pineapple
is.
does not belong on pizza.
You
It's
know
a fact.
that's
Yeah.
It's a fact.
it's not controversial.
But
Exactly.
the people that say that it does.
They're
Well,
wrong.
they can just go
Yeah.
shove it up their butt.
So we've got again one more.
Decently controversial.
Very.
It's pretty controversial.
Yeah.
Which is better, Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
DC.
Marvel.
Andrew?
I prefer DC comics. I think comics are better for DC.
Yeah.
Comics, yeah, I can
But
see
movie,
that.
Marvel sweeps.
Marvel is the best. I'd just like
Is wrong.
I'd just like to ask Romeo because you said DC was the best.
The only reason why I say DC is the best is because Batman says that he will knock out. Or
But Batman also doesn't
incapacitate.
have superpowers.
Well, I mean, yes, but I'm
I mean,
not
strength.
focusing on that. I'm just talking about like his sheer strength. He says, or he doesn't say like.
I mean, both him
The
and
context
Iron
that
Man's
you-
power
yeah.
is money.
money.
True.
He is Mr. Krabs. But
Hold on. But Iron Man earned his money. Tony
That
Stark
is true.
earned his money. Bruce Wayne inherited his money.
By
still
watching
got
his
money.
parents be killed by the Joker, which gave him the reason to be a superhero.
Yeah.
Isn't that like most?
Iron Man became Iron Man for profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Man
But
became
isn't
Iron
that
Man
like
just now.
most of like superhero origin stories? Like they're trying to avenge someone somehow, some way.
What's his,
Yeah, but those superheroes end up getting superpowers
What's it
in some
called
way.
in
They
the-
choose to do it because of that.
Yeah.
What's it called in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? His
Okay, Across the Spider-Verse was a trash.
Yeah.
Miles Morales
It
is a
wasn't
trash
bad.
Spider-Man, just saying.
Whoa.
I mean, they had to
Hold on,
add it in
hold-
there.
I think the movies are cool. The storyline's a little random.
I like it, but I like the first one. The first one was really good.
Yeah, the first one was
But
pretty
the
good.
second one, people hyped it up too much. I felt like at the end, it's like they left us on too much of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
There were too many questions unanswered.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Isn't that what a cliffhanger is? Is leaving
Well, I mean,
you with
yeah, but,
questions
like-
unanswered?
Yeah.
I mean,
but,
yeah, but not like
But it was like
enough to like
it
fill
was
up
like-
5.
it was
page
hyped up for like
essay.
5 or 4 years.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years. It was hyped
Mhm.
up for.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But back to my topic about Batman. So he is supposed to incapacitate his enemies by just like beating them. But man, he just like paralyzes them from like the neck down, puts them in like an iron lung. Oh my god. He will like fatally injure
back
you.
to Iron Lung.
Back to the iron lung.
What if they don't choose to be?
Then they're dead. I'm sorry, they're dead.
So I take it the Iron Lung has been brought up before.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
No, I'm asking now.
Please refrain.
It was a very short.
Yeah,
little
it was
thing.
kind of short. Just like asking, like claustrophobia stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
we're talking about claustrophobia.
Alright.
Yeah, I can see that.
Back to his ridiculous Batman speech.
Look, okay, that's not a speech. That's a fact. He like beats them to death.
Okay, let's talk about Spider-Man. What's he do?
He basically kills them.
Beats people to death.
Hulk,
But
Beats people to
Batman.
death.
But Batman, he doesn't have any superpowers. He just has raw strength.
Black
of
Widow.
A man.
Yeah, Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Black Widow's.
Actually, Hawkeye is more. What?
Shut up.
To the woman audience.
Would you like to repeat that?
No,
Romeo?
I'm not gonna repeat that. And Hawkeye, he has a bow.
So
He's
he
got
just fit-
special bows.
Yeah. What's
No.
the difference between his bow and a batarang, huh?
Yeah, but Batman literally uses
gotta
his
grab-
fists most of the time.
Captain
Batman.
America.
Yeah. He uses
Well,
a shield,
he
but that's.
he has superpowers.
No, we don't.
No.
I mean,
Actually, he does because he was transformed into that god of a
He,
body.
yeah, he was
He
turned into
was.
a superhuman, so he does have superpowers.
technically.
Technically, no.
Technically, yes.
you're wrong.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let me speak for a second.
I don't think we should.
No.
Okay,
No,
Don't
listen.
let him cook.
no, quit
No.
cooking. You weren't cooking. You're freezing.
We're
You are like
freezing you.
raw. You're
We're
like
putting you on ice.
yeah.
Just like Captain America.
You're like that's crazy. You're like a fish still swimming in the ocean.
Okay, we can all. The more intelligent people in the room can agree that Marvel movies. We're talking about
Is that
movies.
racially motivated?
No. Okay.
No, it was not racially motivated. The Marvel movies are better than DC, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
DC Comics are.
We're not talking about the comics. Chill with the comics.
Justice Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Agreed.
Isn't Deadpool?
Deadpool's Marvel.
Yeah.
Seriously?
see, this is how you
It's
know.
Deadpool and
it's better.
Wolverine. And Wolverine's what? X-Men is out there.
Yeah,
X-Men.
X-Men is Marvel owned.
Yeah.
Deadpool's still really good though.
Deadpool is great.
Yeah.
What I'd like to know, in your opinion, what is the best and worst Marvel superhero? We'll start with Andrew.
I like Spider-Man. I know it's basic, but I like
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Okay, which Spider-Man?
That is
That
true.
is
We're gonna
Oh
go
my
off
gosh.
of this original question. We'll
We're
come
going
back
off
to
of,
that
like,
here in a second.
actors?
Yes, of the
Yes.
three, because we've already talked about how Miles Morales is trash.
No, Miles Morales is fine.
We're not counting him though. Live action
Of the
Spider-Man.
actual Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Live action Spider-Man. Which was the best? Just rank them.
Not a fan of Tom Holland.
Pizza time.
Yeah.
The Venom one was Andrew Garfield, right?
Yes. No. The Venom one was
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey
and-
Maguire.
Yeah.
Or was it both of them? Was the Green Goblin with
Green Goblin was Tobey Maguire.
Yes. Because it was Maguire, Garfield, Holland, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm gonna say Garfield. I like the best.
He's the amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And then Tobey Maguire's just alright.
He's full in the middle there. Yeah.
He's good.
Brian?
I don't like that
Andrew Garfield is easily number one. Like, that should be a no-brainer, right?
Who'd you say Andrew Garfield is the best one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's number one easily.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, I haven't watched much of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I haven't.
I've watched more of the Tom Holland because that's more in our era anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to not differentiate, but like decide between the two, I guess. So they could be interchangeable for me, I guess.
Romeo?
My opinions on Spider-Man or my favorite Marvel hero?
We'll come back to
Spider-Man
Marvel
right now.
Hero.
Okay, Spider-Man. Okay, I like Tom Holland. He wasn't bad. He wasn't the worst. I haven't really seen any of the original Spider-Mans. Like Brian said, not our era, age. But I'd have to go with Tobey Maguire just because I really like the "It's pizza time" quote. Pizza time.
You're all wrong. I will say the correct way that should be.
Isn't this guy dumb?
Okay,
Let him speak his opinion first, then we'll call him dumb.
I respect that.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Okay. I
I will say that. Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought we were just talking about Spider-Man. Peter Parker, yeah. Tom Holland went to Peter Parker.
Sorry, Andrew Garfield kind of can leave the picture. What was her name? MJ? It wasn't MJ in that one, was it?
No.
It wasn't. Was it?
They were all MJ.
They
Yeah.
were all.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
it may have been
Michelle
the
Jones
Yeah.
was MJ in Tom Holland's. MJ in The Amazing Spider-Man is the best MJ.
Yeah.
That is how it goes. I will never rank them like that. If we could have a Tom Holland, Peter Parker, and MJ from The Amazing Spider-Man, and Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, I think we've got ourselves a movie.
By using three
Three
different
different
series
Yes.
of movies.
Yeah.
Listen here.
3 different
Amazing
eras
Three
at that.
Splendor.
Eras of movies.
3 different eras
Didn't
at
they
that.
Can we?
Well,
Can
yeah,
we?
they combine them all in the
Spider-Man across
Can we-
the...
Can we just
the
talk about
Tom
how
Holland one.
Yeah.
No
We're
Way
all
Home was?
No.
No Way
Amazing?
Home. That's what it was.
No Way Home was good.
It
I
was
haven't watched No Way
amazing.
Home. I would love to watch it though.
Isn't there a second one?
No, it
No Way Home.
um,
or
the
Far
Tom
From Home.
the Tom
Far From
Holland
Home.
the Tom Holland trilogy is Homecoming.
Yes.
Then
Far
it's
From Home.
Far From Home, where it's
That's-
Mysterio,
Yeah.
and then No Way Home, and
Yeah.
then I think he has another trilogy coming out.
Is there...
Like a
We gotta
Spider-Man
get a Green
trilogy?
Goblin. We got Doc. We
Didn't
got
they-
Doc Ock.
Didn't they bring it back in the most recent?
Green Goblin. They
Yeah.
brought Doc. No, I thought they only brought the Doc.
Doc Ock.
Well,
They
yeah, I
brought
know.
the Electrico guy. I think
Mhm.
that's what his name
Well, I mean,
is.
I haven't seen it. So I can't
They
really
brought
complain.
back.
Mysterio was in one of them.
Mysterio,
Mysterio
was,
He was in the
was-
second one, but he was killed.
Second one.
Well, he was in the third one too, but that was just like about him
Yeah.
being killed.
They brought back Green Goblin, Doc Ock. They brought back the Electric Guy, the Sandman. Was there another one? The Lizard Guy,
Oh yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
the other Doctor.
Scorpion?
No.
No, that's a Mortal Kombat character.
Romeo.
Did they bring back Scorpion? Or did they bring?
No, that was the Lizard that you're thinking of. I think.
the Wizard Doctor guy.
Back to best and worst Marvel superhero. We're not talking about X-Men, which includes Deadpool.
Well, X-Men are part of the movie. Part of
Does
the
it?
Well, I mean,
Because
we did
technically
say
he was
earlier-
kicked out. Technically he was kicked out of the X-Men.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, he was kicked out of X-Men.
Oh well, there was my worst. I was gonna say my worst was the Silver, Speed Silver guy from the
Sil-
X-Men.
Oh, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
That's
not including that, not including the X-Men, I'm gonna say Hawkeye's the worst.
Yeah.
And
I was
then-
gonna say Hawkeye's pretty good.
best.
That's Spider-Man.
My best
know.
is probably Deadpool.
I like Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, Deadpool actually. Deadpool's pretty good.
Deadpool. I've watched all 3 movies. I want to
have
watch
to.
the new one.
The Deadpool
Wolverine.
versus Wolverine.
Yes.
Or Deadpool.
I've only seen Deadpool and Wolverine.
Really?
Deadpool and Wolverine is really good.
Or is there only 2 Deadpool movies?
There's 3
There's three.
There is 3.
because of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool 2,
Yeah,
and
then I've
Deadpool
only
Wolverine.
watched 2 of them. I've only
Um,
watched Deadpool 1 and 2.
And then,
Well-
you said
I
you
said-
all said Hawkeye was the worst.
Hawkeye is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think
And then-
that can be sort of a general consensus.
Um,
He's going to say Hawkeye.
If you say Hawkeye's the best, your opinion is just.
I'm not gonna say Hawkeye is the best. Hawkeye. I'm sorry, but he's good with the bow and arrow, and he kind of flips around a bunch. That's all he really can do. He is the worst. I really do have to go with Andrew. Spider-Man or Iron Man. I'm a big
But
Iron Man.
Neither of them. I mean, I know Spider-Man has splooge wrist, but can that really be considered a superpower?
I mean, his senses are his power, really.
True.
His senses, and he can
True.
climb up walls.
Yeah,
You can also jump really high.
Yeah.
and strength.
Uh-huh.
That's
True.
Ant-Man.
No, and strength.
And strength.
And strength. Okay, strength.
Not ant strength.
I was like,
That's crazy.
no, I thought he said and shrink.
Oh, no.
Isn't Ant-Man? No, Ant-Man is Marvel.
Yeah, Ant-Man's Marvel.
You know what? We haven't. We want to talk about bad superheroes. Ant-Man.
I like
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
He's
I mean-
a regular guy
Who can
that
shrink
puts
and
on a
grow.
suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The suit makes him shrink and grow, not anything else.
yeah.
Yeah. It's still more than, per se, Batman can do.
This is true.
And what Hawkeye can do.
And what Hawkeye can do. 'Cause
No, because if Hawkeye puts on the suit, he's Ant-Man now.
Then that's...
That can literally go for anybody.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ant-Man, the guy who
So-
plays it, pointless.
It's the suit that makes this man.
Yes.
Exactly. Therefore,
But he's still pretty
Ant-Man is the worst
cool. No, he's
superhero.
not. He's
No,
still pretty
he still... I mean, he still brings more to the table than... Because, I mean, you have to have someone to put on the suit.
Okay,
right?
fine. We're just gonna stick with Hawkeye because my opinion is invalid.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
You're wrong, stupid.
Exactly.
And I said, don't count X-Men because now, final thing before we're gonna end this. X-Men, best, worst.
I don't know any of the X-Men. so-
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen X-Men.
Well, I'd say Wolverine's the best,
Oh, yeah, Wolverine.
Yeah.
and then Quicksilver's the worst for me. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I only know Wolverine.
Well, you also have the guy with the lasers. You have Mystique. You have
Nightcrawler.
You have Professor X.
Do we count Magneto?
Yes.
Oh, I do know him. He's the giant metal guy, pretty, or not giant,
No,
but
he's
like
Giant
got, like,
magnet.
Yeah,
magnet.
magnet man.
Is Juggernaut?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah. I like Juggernaut. Juggernaut's pretty cool. I think he's a cool dude.
But all of those. What's the one? Brave? No, that's Mystique. There's a whole movie about her, Dark Phoenix. I forgot what her name was.
Give us a description.
I haven't seen it.
Scarlet? Is that it? Scarlet
Maybe.
Witch or something?
Is
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's the
With the guy with the gem in his head?
Wanda
Marvel.
and
Wanda. Yeah.
Wanda and what's the
WandaVision.
guy?
It's just
WandaVision.
Vision.
And yeah,
Yeah.
is she?
She's Marvel.
Yeah,
But is she
she's
an X-Men?
She's X-Men.
She's
Is she an X-Men?
She was with Quicksilver. They found her at the
Is
the Hydra base or something.
Vision X-Men too?
Vision
No,
is
Vision's Iron Man.
yeah.
Iron
Vision.
Man made him.
Iron Man created Vision after Friday. Friday was one of the robots Tony created after what's his name, Jarvis.
Jarvis.
It was
Yeah,
Jarvis.
I think-
Then it was because he made him in Age of Ultron because he made Vision with the Mind Stone because of Ultron.
Jarvis. Well, that guy's balls off.
I mean, he's kind of dead. So,
But it's still funny.
all right. So now that you have a general basic,
Probably gonna go with Andrew with Quicksilver being last.
I don't.
Quicksilver was.
I mean, he's just
All
isn't.
he's got is that like one good, like the one cool scene in the movie. That's it.
Mhm.
I mean, he's essentially the Flash of the Marvel universe, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
except he can't outrun a bullet. Who can't outrun a bullet? If you're gonna be Quicksilver.
You got to be able to outrun something that's
but
silver.
he can outrun an explosion, right?
Yes.
But he can't outrun a bullet.
Well, an explosion is moving
Quicksilver.
Speed of light.
sometimes. Yeah.
Okay,
Like a
let's
bullet gun
let's
type
get this right. Quicksilver in the Age of Ultron, he can just go away. Quicksilver in the X-Men movies, that's the good Quicksilver.
But even then, like,
Even then, he's not the best.
This is true.
He's far from it.
cause you can't really do much with super
Even on his
speed.
best case, he's Wolverine. He's way worse than Wolverine at his worst.
Yeah.
Superman.
Okay, because we're gonna have to beat him now because he just said something about Superman as we're talking about X-Men.
I just said
Um,
Superman because I was thinking about the Superman movie that's supposed to come out later this year. I think August 11th.
All right, guys. It's been fun. It's been great.
Here, no, let's be fair. Let's talk
No,
about the DC.
let's talk. No, let's talk
heroes.
about the Minecraft movie. That is a valid topic.
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen the clip?
It
Like
hasn't
the
come out.
trailer
Have you
for it?
seen the
Came out yet?
trailer?
Have you
I've seen the trailer.
Let's talk about the trailers because it hasn't
Steve
come out
yearns
yet.
for the mines.
The children are yearning for the mind.
Children yearn for the mines.
That. I feel like that.
What is Jack Black's like iconic line, or like that they're making his iconic line in the movie?
Peaches,
I-
peaches,
No,
peaches,
shut up.
peaches.
Steve.
Yes.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
You know what? Can
Steve.
like right over Brian, or you know what? Just
Over top of me.
even like over the screen. Let's have Peaches.
Why peaches? Like
The
the
song
Because-
fruit?
Peaches? The song Peaches or like a PNG of the fruit?
Peaches, peaches,
Both.
peaches, peaches.
Make your sound, Romeo.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Ah! Oh, yeah.
Okay. After snack break, let's finish this up. So Romeo, you're the expert on DC because you like it so much.
Okay, I'm not the expert. I literally only know Batman, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, and I think that's about it.
What about Aquaman?
Yeah, what about Aquaman?
Oh yeah,
And-
Aquaman.
Green
As
Lantern,
that-
Green
Yeah,
Lantern.
and
Martian
Green
Manhunter.
Yeah, Martian
Yeah.
Manhunter.
That tells you how much I know about DC.
So it sounds like Jacob's the
Martian.
DC nerd.
No,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
I would like to
Yeah.
clarify very much that
Robin.
I only watch the CW channel, and that I
Cyborg?
watched the CW Flash. I watched DC Legends of Tomorrow. I watched one
I used to
You don't know how many
Not
of those
one.
I've watched? None. So you're the expert here.
Exactly.
I don't watch DC. I watch CW.
You literally just said you watched.
Which plays DC?
Go home.
Gladly.
Okay.
You want to go home to watch your CW?
Yeah, Jacob. He wants to go home and sit in front of the TV and eat popcorn all night.
I don't have any
Me?
popcorn.
Probably 'cause he ate it all.
He ate today's.
Andrew, back to DC because y'all have been mean enough to me.
Mean enough. No,
Okay.
we haven't.
No.
Save it for a later date.
I'll save it
Nuh-uh.
for 5 minutes from now. How about that?
Save it for later.
I'm about to stop it.
Andrew,
What? What do
Nice.
you want?
DC, best worst superhero.
Worst. Gonna say Superman's the worst and Aquaman's the best.
Why is Superman the
crazy.
worst?
Why is Superman? Why is Aquaman the best?
Yeah.
Aquaman
I
is
like
the
Superman.
best.
I
I'd
think-
like
I
to
think
make that
Superman-
very clear.
Superman's the best. Aquaman's the worst.
Especially since it's Jason Momoa.
And that makes him the worst?
No, that makes him the best.
He just said that.
What?
I changed it up. Superman's the best. Aquaman's the worst.
Well, I mean, I agree. Aquaman.
mean, if
isn't
we're
the
talking-
best, but he's pretty good.
As
Superman is
as a
also pretty
hero,
Yeah, if we're talking
Okay.
effective
okay.
hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a hero to the people, this is true.
but
As a hero to the people, this is.
Jason Momoa plays him really well.
Yeah.
he does.
I'd like to question why, if we're gonna talk about these superheroes, why do all these superheroes, another reason why Tom Holland's Spider-Man, I feel like, is better than the others. He goes out and saves the world. Same with all these DC heroes.
That is a valid
They have
point.
their own city and
They
they
have their own
don't go
city.
outside.
That is a very valid point.
Well, but all the Avengers kind of like just based in New York. Like,
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
go out and they effectively save the universe.
but well,
But does anybody care?
if the problem's not in New York, then they don't notice it.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily
incorrect.
true.
Well, actually, no.
Well, what are
Spider-Man
they gonna
had the
do if there's
thing in
like some
Britain.
sort of random villain that just appears in Zimbabwe?
He's
Like-
got a point.
Exactly.
I mean, I
Dead
could
silent.
So Brian, so Brian, DC superhero, best worst.
Thank you. Superman #1.
Copycat.
You know what? There's not any good DC superheroes.
Batman, bro.
It's
Batman's in
Superman
contention
or
for
Batman.
last.
Yeah, you got Superman or Batman. That's it.
I love
Those are
Batman.
Those are the good
Batman's
ones.
awesome.
He's a rich old guy who's got
Okay,
super
yeah.
strength.
Okay, and
He doesn't have
Yeah,
super
he doesn't
strength.
have super
Or
strength.
he's strong.
He just works out.
exactly. What's not to
And
love
he
about
knows
him?
martial arts.
Superman is literally your basic hero. Laser vision, can fly,
Yeah,
super
but-
hearing, super fast, and super strength.
Flash is faster,
part of
though.
Superman's based off like what
But that's
all
his
other
only
superheroes
power.
are based off of.
Hold up.
Or
Superman's
is
the basic
that-
template.
Yes.
And the Flash's speed is inconsistent.
Yes.
Like it is too varying.
and
to
when
be
he does,
good.
when he
Okay.
comes up against his polar opposite, I forget his name.
Yeah, it really
The reverse Flash.
Yes.
the
Sure.
the Flash series is meet a guy
It's
faster
pointless.
than or Flash runs fast, meet a guy faster than him,
Flash
Get
gets
a-
faster.
get a motivational speech, and then Flash gets faster.
Yeah. That
That's-
sums it up
that's
in a
all the
few
series
words.
is. It's the same thing every single season.
But in a different way.
I forgot the Flash had a show.
No,
But don't
it's
change
just
anything.
It's a different bad guy. That's it.
Incorrect actually, because bad guy number 1 killed his parents or killed his mother. Dad gets sent to jail because of that. We have Savitar, I think that's what his name is plot twist himself, but a different version of himself because he went to stop some other guy.
Yeah.
Then you got the one guy that's super smart that sat in the chair, the brain dude, whatever his name was. Sure.
No, Brainiac's a different guy.
He was smart, whatever. He turned out to be evil. Turns out the Flash is so fast that he goes faster than the speed of speed of light because he can vibrate himself to
Go through stuff.
go through
No,
stuff.
speaking of that, like, so he can go fast enough to be able to like run through walls, run through like I believe it was an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything. He's
Yeah,
run through
but-
buildings.
But a guy with an ice gun is his worst enemy.
Why?
Mr. Cold or Freeze or whatever.
Mr. Freeze.
Penguin?
Oh, Mr.
No,
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. He has an ice gun. That's Flash's
Straight up,
worst
the only
enemy.
reason
Yeah.
the only reason I know that is because the ride at Universal. I
Captain
think.
Cold.
Captain
No.
Cold, yeah.
Captain Cold.
It's Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. I think they're two different guys.
What
Mm.
about Penguin?
Penguin is.
That's
Batman.
Batman. You
Yeah. Penguin's Batman.
I don't care. I love
Mr. Freeze is
That
also
just shows how
Batman.
much I love Batman.
Mr. Freeze is also Batman.
I have no clue about anything about Batman.
Yeah,
I just
but
know Penguin.
Flash
If
is
we're gonna
worst.
talk about
in
people
the
that can
junk
freeze, can we just mention Frozone?
That's a completely different universe there.
Yeah.
And-
That's the
yeah.
children's movie.
That's the cartoon universe.
Are we
Where's
denying that
Super
Frozone is not awesome?
Not denying that.
Yeah.
It's 4:00.
He's a cool guy, but
Ha ha, very funny.
Warcock.
You know what? Shut up.
Okay, anyways, thank you guys for being here today, and thank you all for watching. We'll be back next time talking about more random things. Until next time, I'm Jacob, and this is the Scatterbrain Society.